Oh, a little update, everybody. Got a few cucumbers out there to get. These peas here still have not bloomed a single bloom. And these over here, where the red rippers were, them was the sorriest peas I ever grew in my life. Evidently, there's different red rippers, and these were little bitty. Wasn't much bigger than a match head. They was terrible. So I mowed them down and tilled them under. I ain't gonna fool with them. I guess there's some red rippers that actually look like a purple hull when they mature. Their hull. There's the roosters. The hull gets purple, but these they turned a lighter shade of green, and then to yellow, and then to just dry. They did not turn purple like a lot of the pictures you see on the internet. So I didn't like these. I wasn't gonna waste my time on them, and I just decided I'd till in the green for a green manure. I'll never plant those again. I'll just stick with my pink eye purple hulls. All the onions have been harvested, and I've tilled up the grass that was growing instead of pulling it. I got some paprikas out here turning. I've been dehydrating some of them along. So I'm gonna grind them up into powder, make my own paprika spice. But it's getting awful hot and dry now. We did get a little shower the other morning, about 3/4 of an inch. But tomatoes, I need to do something with these tomato vines. The stink bugs have arrived in full force, so they're ruining any tomatoes that's on there. And I don't use chemicals. And I don't have time to come out here and spray each individual bug. Most of the organic solutions would be contact sprays, and that's probably not going to happen. But I am getting some okra. I am putting some okra up for the winter. I just snap it off with my hand. Yeah, it gets a little itchy. They are a heat-loving plant, but they do need adequate moisture to fill out and not get all woody on you too quick. Well, it's got some peppers and okra. Now I got to get a different little bucket and pull up some, or pick some cucumbers. I may make some hamburger dill pickles. Oh, but here's my little harvest of cucumbers. I pulled some yesterday. I like to let these get a little larger for making hamburger dills. But these will be okay. It's just about the end of the season for cucumbers here, because once this rain shuts off, this garden is going to get powder dry. But over here is my pink eye purple hulls. I planted in these self-wicking baskets. You can look up self-wicking basket and get probably 100 different how-to videos. These are blooming now. We'll see how much of a harvest we get off of these. Normally I would plant 200 to 300 feet of them in the garden, so I would have enough at one picking to make a canner load of jars. I've got 34 of the baskets here, and each one of these buckets. Each one of these buckets has roughly 6 to 8 plants in, so we'll see how they do. I didn't put any fancy fertilizer in here other than I've used some Osmocote extended release fertilizer. and they seem to be doing pretty well on it. But I still have some more of these to finish with whenever I get some more potting soil. Just been too busy doing other things. I did put a shade cloth over the chicken runs there. I didn't have any shade in the evening, and I was having to stay in that chicken coop, and it's pretty warm in there with no breeze blowing. So took one of my large shade cloths I've had for years and put it on top of them so they'd get out anyway. Wouldn't have to stay in that chicken coop. I've got another little project I'm working on a farm cub. I'm gonna take the belly mower off of one and put it on a different one. I had to replace a tire on this one, and it took me hours. I had about a foot section on this tire. I couldn't get it to seat. I worked with it, prying on it, and it finally popped on. Hope I don't have to take it off anytime soon, because oh, that was a booger. This one needs some other work on it. The hydraulics leak on it. This fuel tank's got a leak in it. So I was going to put it on one that didn't need that. This little farm cub, it needs some engine work. It runs, and it runs good. It just doesn't have any oil pressure, and that could be the oil pump. Cover has warped and maybe leaking, preventing the oil pressure from building up. But the other one over here, and get around this mess. This is a Super A and a cub. This is a cub. I'm gonna put that belly mower on, and I've got my pulley mounted on here already. I need a fender for this side, and it'll be ready to mount. I've got another seat that's not rusted out so bad. I need a new seat for this one here. It's rotted out. This one's a 1948 model Super A, and that cub over there is a 1948 model. I haven't looked the serial number up on this one to see what year it is. It's an older model also. And the other Super A over here with the belly mower on it, I believe it's a 1952 model if I remember correctly. And the other the other little cub around front, I believe it's a 1958 model. It has the underslung exhaust instead of the upright exhaust like these. Wildcats. I've never petted any of these cats here. I don't want them tamed down. I want them a little on the wild side to keep them out of my yard, because the dogs in the yard will make short work of them if they get in the yard. So I don't try to tame these cats down. Anyway, I'm going to get off here and get in the house and wash these vegetables up. We'll catch y'all later.